Good things can come to you easily. Let me let you in on a really personal story. I tried to conceive for 3 years. And the first 2 years of trying to conceive, I was devastated. I was constantly comparing myself to other people. I kept thinking it was such a struggle and it was so hard to get what I wanted. And it wasn't happening on my time. And there was nothing easy about it. I was just making myself crazy and feeling less than and feeling like I wasn't good enough and that I wasn't going to be able to attract this baby into my life the way that I truly desired. And what I realized about 2 years in was that this flow of negative stories was not going to work. The belief that it couldn't come to me was definitely blocking me. And I had to completely change my attitude. So I started to redirect my focus onto what was thriving in my life, the things that were working. I focused on my health, I focused on my marriage, I focused on my career that I loved and the book that I was writing at the time. And I started to get really creative and inspired. And as soon as I started to redirect my focus, I released my attachment to the outcome, the timeline, and the feeling that this good thing couldn't come to me. So the key here to what I did, that I want you to begin to apply in your own life, was that I stopped focusing on what I didn't have and I started focusing on what was thriving. When we redirect our focus in any moment onto feeling good rather than the outcome, then we allow what we desire to come into our life in the form and the timeline that is exactly as it's meant to be. Because when we feel good, we send out a message to the universe that I am feeling good and I am worthy of good. So here's how this method breaks down for you. It's called the think it to feel it method. Take an issue in your life where you don't feel that good things can come to you easily. And I want you to start to think about a time when maybe this was in flow for you. And if you don't have a time in your own life, maybe you have an example of another person in your life where you see this area flows and you see that they're thriving. And I want you to use that image of whatever it may be, your past story, your future vision, or even an example of a friend, and start to feel into the feeling of what that example presents to you. So whenever we shift our focus onto what is working, we start to feel better. And that's the feel it part. So once we think a better thought, we feel a better vibration. And that feeling is what sends a message out to the universe that I am worthy of what is good. I am worthy of what I desire. So focus on feeling good and then cultivate that feeling regularly. Write about it. Feel it in your meditation. Walk around holding that feeling in your own life and allow that feeling to cultivate in a very deep way, and know and trust that when you think it and you feel it, you will receive it. Let me ask you this. Are you ready now to give yourself permission to feel good?